Hello everyone, my name is Jundi Buiser. Today we discuss about science, technology, and society. So let's start. So in lesson 3, which is all about the good life, we talk about Plato versus Aristotle views. In Plato, he claims that despite the reality of changes, things remain and they retain their ultimate whatness, that you remain to be despite of the changes occurred or happened. And he also said that good life simply aspire for good wealth, fame, and power. And he also said it is an idealist. While in Aristotle, he believed that things are changing and impermanent. He also said that good life can only be attained through living virtuously and doing things that are not against his will. And he said also that it is realist. And both Plato and Aristotle assert that virtue was essential for happiness or good life. In happiness as the goal of a good life, there are different schools of thought, all of which aim for the good and happy life. First is materialism, which is led by Democritus and Leucippus. It said that people are clinging to material wealth as the primary source of the meaning of existence. Second is hedonism, led by Epicurus. It said that the end of goal of life is acquiring pleasure. Life is about obtaining and indulging pleasure because life is limited. And the mantra or slogan, it said, "Eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow we die." Third is Stoicism. It is led by Epicurus. It said that to generate happiness, one must learn to distance oneself and be apathetic or showing or feeling no interest or concern. And apatheia is free from emotional disturbance. Fourth is theism. It said that the most people find the meaning of their lives using God as a fulcrum center of their existence. Last is humanism. It exposes the freedom of man to carve his own destiny and to legislate his own law, free from the shackles of a God that monitors and controls. And for humanists, man is literally the captain of his own ship. Example, scientists. And it emphasizes common human needs and seek rational ways of solving human problems. And it is also stress the potential value and goodness of human beings. So, in lesson 4, which is all about when technology and humanity cross. When we talk about technology, it came from the Greek words techne and logos, which means art and word. The roles played by technology these days are, it makes life so much easier and more convenient than ever before. It does not only bring convenience but also pleasure and happiness to people, because it allows people to listen to good music. It allows also them to communicate with their loved ones anywhere in the world. And it also allows them to surf and play games anytime, anywhere. television sets. According to Counter Media, the most trusted and remains to be the ultimate medium for advertisement placements. A product of different experiments of various people. First, Paul Gottlieb Nepko, a German student who was successful in his attempt to send image through wires with the aid of a rotating metal disc. This invention was called electric telescope. Second is Alan Archibald Campbell Swinton, an English scientist, and Boris Rosing, or Russian scientist. He created a new system of television by using the cathode ray tube in addition to the mechanical scanner system. The two types of television system are mechanical television and electronic television. Mobile phones. April 3, 1973, Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, made the world's first mobile phone call. The phone weighed 1.1 kilograms and measured 228.6 x 127 x 44.4 millimeter. The phone took 10 hours to charge. Motorola Dynatac 8000X or Godwin 2016. In 1983, Motorola made their first commercial mobile phone. Computers and laptops. Charles Babbage, 19th century English mathematics professor, designed the analytical engine was used as the basic framework of the computers. And Osborne 1 or Orfano 2011, first true portable computer, and was released in April 1981. The robotics and humanity. Robotics is an actuated mechanism programmable in two or more axes with a degree of autonomy, moving within its environment to perform intended tasks. And the service robot, a robot that performs usual tasks for humans or equipment, including industrial automation application, can be classified into industrial robot or service robot. A service robot is a personal service robot, or a service robot for personal use is used for non-commercial tasks, usually by lay persons. Example: domestic servant robot, automated wheelchair, personal mobility assist robot, and pet exercising robot. And there are rules played by the robotics. The law 1 is a robotic may not injure a human being or through in action allow a human being to come to harm. The law 2, a robot must obey the orders given it by human beings except where the such orders would conflict with the first law. And the law 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. In chapter 3, which is specific issues in science, technology, and society, the lesson 1, it's about the information age. According to Webster, information is knowledge communicated, obtained concerning a specific fact or circumstances. Information age is defined as a period starting in the last quarter of 20th century when information became effortlessly accessible through publication and through the management of information by computers of computer networks. According to James R. Messenger, who proposed the theory of information age in 1982, the information age is a true new age based upon the interconnection of computers via telecommunications with the information systems operating on both a real-time and as-needed basis.